Hey, welcome back everybody. Today I'm working on Whiskey Throttle, the original mini bike. This one here, last time I worked on it, it just would not run. I did everything I could to try and figure out what the hell was wrong with it. Finally I got frustrated and I basically put it aside for a little while until I could figure out what was wrong with it. I bought a new wiring harness and I bought some more tires. And well, I had the tires from before, but yeah, I bought them before. Anyways, I gotta change the tires because I keep going flat. I got the new wiring harness today. I'm gonna throw that on as well, and then we're gonna try and test fire this thing and actually see if we can get the thing to run today. Because yeah, I'm excited to see it. If it actually does run, I'm sure it's gonna be a wicked fast bike. But if it don't run, it's gonna need a new engine. So we'll find that out today. If you guys want to watch to the end, and we'll figure out whether or not this thing actually runs, because that'll be at the end of the video, of course, because I gotta slap all my parts on. Thanks for coming back, guys. Hit like, subscribe, tell somebody else about the channel. Tell them, hey, this guy's building some weird janky shit, something like that. I appreciate you guys watching. Let's get into it. That's what it looks like with the new tires. Looks pretty sick. I like how much tread they got on them. Brand new, right? I'm pretty stoked about it. So now that that's done, chain's even hooked back up, I'm going to move on to either fuel system, yeah, intake and carburetor. We'll get those back on and then we'll do all the wiring. Part 2, take 42 and a half and 3/4 and 3/9. I made a gasket. So that one ripped, obviously, when I took it off last time. I didn't notice it until I tried to put it back on. But I have gasket material, I just made a new one. Fits real nice, so hopefully everything seals up nice. And this intake does intake things. God, I don't want to do this again. How fast do I trust to go on unspeed rated, unbalanced tires? I guess we'll see, won't we? We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna back in a second, and then it'll be done. There it is. So I finished off the carburetor. I got the little hat on and the carburetor mounted. I got a fuel filter. Sorry, losing my voice a little bit. And now I'll slap the gas tank up here, zip tie it down so we know where to run the pulse pump. So I'll do that real quick. And if you were wondering, hey, how did that hold up? That gas tank weld stuff from Quick, or is it JB Weld gas tank weld. That stuff worked good. That's been sitting on the shelf on its side for quite a while, and it's still holding fuel. Like there's still gas in it, so that's pretty sick. So we know that works. How did I have this go in last time? I think it was this way. Just like that. Inlet, pulse, outlet. Not really, but whatever. It fits. So there it is, after a bunch of fumbling around with it. After messing with it for a while, I moved the gas tank. Well, I got it zip tied down as best I could. It needs a hose clamp and another bracket. But for this test drive, I think it's probably gonna work just fine. I shortened the hoses and connected everything up. So that's the fuel system, guys, other than it needs gas. So what's next? I'm gonna do a brake line. I threw the muffler on. I didn't catch that on camera, sorry about that, but it's just throwing it back on like I did before. I'm gonna do the brake line and the wiring. So let's start with the brake line, because I know I can do that, and it's not so bad. So real quick, it's just a brake line. You guys can see that. So yeah, I changed this part to another one because it didn't want to thread in there properly. If you ever work with those, sometimes they're different. This one was obviously different because it liked this bolt much, much better. Nice. And this butte back. Oh. Go through your forks. Chat, okay? Show you what I'm working with. Because this cable is too long, it goes whoop, 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 whoop. And it's way out here. I don't. Damn it. Yeah, so it's way down here. See that? So we get to figure out how to make it so that it uses up some of its length before it gets to the brake. Maybe we go up and under the seat like I did before. It'd be hard to notice when it's flat against the seat. And then attache. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna bleed the brakes and I'm gonna put my GoPro on the charger. Then when I come back, you'll be ready for me doing the wiring harness. But there's no sense in bleeding the brakes in front of you again because it's just sitting here pumping that thing forever. So give me a bit, okay guys? Sweet, battery's back charged. So I bled the brakes. It took way more pumping than I expected. It takes forever to get those things to actually bleed, but it does feel like I have brakes. So right now, we're on to one of our last things. We got to put a battery in this thing and put on the wiring harness. So that's what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put the wiring harness on this thing, guys. It needed barrettes and stuff like that, so I bought those from the store. And now I can do all the connections and everything like that so that it fits this bike. So yeah, after this we're gonna try and test fire this thing, guys. So stick in there. It's not much longer. Sweet. So, after a lot of messing around trying to figure out where to put wires, I redid, well, I got it all back underneath there. A little cleaner than it was before. I need some more zip ties. I'm out of zip ties. So it's kind of, everything's a little bit loose still. And I need a hose clamp for the fuel tank, but right now, I'm about to hook the positive and negative up and see if there's any fires. So I don't burn my shit to the ground. To the ground. That's positive. He's always in a good mood. Nice. That looks really good. Good job. Ciao. Okay, I'm gonna throw some gas in. Spectro petroleum. Like Harry Potter. But not. If we can't pick up that much fuel, we got other problems. Okay. Don't do any hardcore off-roading until you get that hose clamp and some zip ties. And I have another one of these for the other side. We're gonna throw those on in the future. Beauty for looks, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. He is just wang dangling right now. That's okay. I'm gonna, I guess I'm gonna lift this thing down, which I'm pretty stoked about. Like, are we actually to the point of trying to fire this thing? Coil, wire, sparkle wire, boot. Nothing's on fire. Let's go bring it over there. Let's get it off the table and see if I can. Well, for one, this is going to be heavy, right? It's got fuel in it now too and everything. But whatever. Lift with your back or not with your knees. Or what is that saying? Lift with your knees, not with your whatever. One of those. Whatever they say. Sorry, Thornton, scared the living crap out of you. Sorry, buddy. I'm trying to do a squat with this thing. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Game on. Game on. Front tire first. Oh. Ah. Yeah. That wasn't light. Let's go and get it by the front door here. You guys think it's gonna start? And if it's gonna start, how many things do you think? How many cranks? Let's watch that first. See if we get some pulse action. Okay? Let's do it. Come on. Come out! He turns over pretty good. No pulse. Should we grab the other pulse pump from the gator? Because it was pulsing before. Yeah, let's get the other pulse pump. Give me a second. I'll throw the other pulse pump on, guys. Okay. Attempt number 2. That was the other pulse pump. I don't know if it works or not, but here we are. The choke's on. Ready? I immediately seen a pulse that time. Already seen one. There's another one. That pulsing. We got fuel already. So that pulse pump is shot. Don't use that. Pull it out. another fire. You thought about it there. You heard that. Okay. It's on there. It's tight. I'm not even going to bother to put the seat on yet until I hear it fire a little bit. What is this, attempt number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Game on, ready?
Yeah.
That wasn't good. You fire? So I gave that some time to dry our gasket anyways, and hopefully this time it's sealed up enough to start. I have no idea. It might not. Just make sure it's out of gear. Oh, I hit my knee on that. That's lovely. Okay. Hey?
Yeah.
No tires on flat. Okay, game on. Let's see if she knows.
It didn't start.
Just shot gas in my leg again. That's lovely. Let's try no choke. No choke. Ready? Woo! Okay, that was loud. We better take it outside from there. It's dry.
Yeah. For Pops at Mommy's car.
Right? Come on, bike. It's obviously getting spark. Otherwise, it wouldn't go, boof, boof, you know, kind of thing. Right, Autumn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Julie.
Ready? Woo! She's just gonna keep shooting fire. Okay. It didn't work. That's it for this video, guys. It's gonna get a beauty shot and then it's gonna be parked. Because no, it didn't start. It sucks.